Yeah, well, except when you're mean.
When talking about coaching, what do you think of that?
Horrible. My name is Kajsa. I've been training here since August last year, so 10 months, I think. Something, no, 11 maybe. I'm a lawyer, I don't do math. Should I do that again?
Perfect.
I had a herniated disc in my back that had gotten better after several months. And after it had gotten better, I considered it a good idea to strengthen my body, and especially strengthen my back to avoid the same kind of injury or hurt to reappear. And so I did some Googling and I found this gym, had good reviews, and I came in really just to try and see if I liked it. Well, not to hurt. And I think I was expecting to learn how to lift weights without harming the body, having the proper form, because it can also, if it's not done correctly, lead to injury, whereas if it's done correctly, it's a great benefit to the body. Yes, I don't have any pain and I'm stronger, so. Horrible. I like the coaches a lot. They have great energy. It's always fun to come here. We can banter or negotiate, but it's also very professional in that you get good coaching for every lift or pull that you're doing. So the coaches make sure that it's safe, and I will say it's quite well adapted to each individual's needs. In the beginning, I wasn't really able, because of my back, to deadlift from the floor. So we started with the rack and did rack pulls in the beginning. Once the back was stronger, I was able to also pull off from the floor. No, I think it's more because what if I'm here 5-6 hours a week, then that's a considerable amount of time. I also come here because it's a good environment. The other people who train here, it's quite a good gender balance, and it's a huge age variation. You meet people you wouldn't otherwise socialize with, and I think that's really nice. Well, I want to deadlift 3 plates off the floor. And I want to squat 100, so. Yeah, so I think the deadlift was like 45 or something, and now it's 122 and a half. And the squat like 25, and the heaviest now 93. Yeah, and I started in August last year, so I think it's quite rapid, so it feels good. That there would be a lovely dog there? A teeny tiny lovely dog, sure. Just the general feeling day to day that you're stronger. I took the Eurostar back from Paris and I had a huge suitcase and it didn't fit. The racks were full, so I had to lift it up, and some guy came to help me and I was just like, no, it's fine. And I just lifted it up, and that's cool, that suddenly you feel you're stronger in everyday life. Well, I've done some strength training in commercial gyms before. In the strength sections, there will often be like pretty much just men, and they're kind of bros, I don't know. And to me that can feel a bit awkward, or you're just very aware that you're one of the only women there. And here I don't feel that way at all. It's not this kind of bro-y environment. There are a lot of women, and there are older guys and younger girls and older women. It's everything that makes it feel welcoming and not this macho feeling at all. Yeah. To be honest, I also don't think I really cared or thought much about the weight on the plates when I started, because I hadn't lifted before, so it wasn't even really a concern. But then once you start lifting and you see the weight increase, that's when I start competing with myself, and not against anyone else, because it's not comparable. People weigh different weights and are different ages, but I'm quite competitive. So for me, then it's interesting or fascinating to see how strong can I get. For sure, I hate the shoulder press. The press is the worst. It's horrible.
It's true.
It's horrible. I like the deadlift the most. Yeah, I would say I don't like half of the exercises, but I still do them because they tell me to. And probably it's also good for the body, you know? So I realize I should do them, and I do them, yeah. I don't know, it's a nice break from work. to come in lunch hour and unwind the brain and not just sit in front of the computer, do something physical. And in a stressful working week, it's really nice to just empty the brain of all the work stuff and move some plates around.